Good afternoon and welcome. We wish to acknowledge this land on which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We are also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our scholars who graduate today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their families and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the Convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. In concilium universitates torontonenses vocati sumus. Graduates, please remain standing. All guests, please be seated.
Insignissime cancelaria, presento tibi hosce scholaras, ut admittantur ad gradus varios, testorque eos quoad omnia quae, statuta requirunt aptos, et idonios esse.
Ad prefectum huies provinciae, huies qua magnae patriae, et prefectum omnionum nationum, omnibus in terris conjunctarum, Ago exacatoritate mihi etoti universitate commissa, admitto vos egredos varius, quarum ura vobisto, epito quoqua ut omnia confictiatas munera qua, et illos grados pertinet.
Please be seated. My name is Merrick Gertler, and it is my great privilege to serve the University of Toronto as its 16th president. Today, I have the additional privilege of assisting our Chancellor, Dr. Rose Patton, in conducting this convocation. The university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions. Among those is our use of the language of the medieval university in today's wonderful celebration. For those in attendance who, like me, are less than fluent in Latin, a translation may be helpful. For my part, I said, "Most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars, that they may be admitted to the various degrees. And I bear witness that, as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable." Now, much more significantly, from the standpoint of the graduating class, the Chancellor then replied, "To the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me and in the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant to you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to those degrees." And so, as my first order of business, I'm delighted to salute you, the graduating classes of 2022, from the School of Graduate Studies, the Ontario Institute for Studies and Education, and the Rotman School of Management. That's it, you're done. Warmest congratulations. I would also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us here in historic Convocation Hall. It's so wonderful to be able to celebrate the fall convocation in season once more in person. Graduates, today the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, your perseverance, and this milestone. And speaking of perseverance, you've successfully completed your program in unusually challenging times, and today's celebration is all the more meaningful for it. Each of you, as a member of the graduating class, is joining an extraordinary family of University of Toronto alumni. They number close to 640,000 in more than 190 countries around the world. They are the university's living legacy and our greatest ambassadors. U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists, and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and the way we understand that world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to generations of dedicated and very talented faculty and staff members. But we also understand that this reputation has been built by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university while you were a student. And thank you for what you will do as members of Canada's largest and I believe most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family members who've helped bring them to this special day. So I would ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a vigorous round of applause. Let me continue with a request. So one of the distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward individually to be recognized. You'll have your moment in the sun right here where the X marks the spot on this red carpet. Once you've had that moment, you will then follow the red carpet over to the ramp, go down the ramp, exit out that door, and you go around the hall. And at that point, you will turn left and re-enter the hall quietly as your peers continue to be recognized. Now, in this light, I want to encourage you to think of the very last person who is going to be on this stage this afternoon. I believe it's going to be Yi Chuen Yu. Yi Chen, are you here? Could you stand up, please? So everybody remember Yi Chuen and return to your seat. Thank you. Finally, I want to note that the university is a mask-friendly environment. We ask everyone to respect one another's decisions and comfort levels with regard to ongoing health and safety concerns. For the same reason, we will forego the traditional handshake on stage, but we do promise to offer enthusiastic applause as you pass by. Thank you for your understanding, and once more, warmest congratulations. It's now my privilege to introduce our convocation speaker, Dr. Rumeet Billan. An alumna of the University of Toronto, Dr. Billan holds a PhD in higher education. She is the incoming CEO of Women of Influence and the founder and CEO of Viewpoint Leadership. In both these roles, Dr. Billan will continue to advocate for diversity, equity, and inclusion in workplace culture. Among her many accolades, Dr. Billan has been named one of Canada's top 10 power women in 2020 and was twice named one of Canada's top 100 most powerful women by the Women's Executive Network. Please join me in welcoming Rumeet Billan to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations. What a truly exciting time this is, and a beautiful moment to share with all of you. Ahead lies change, opportunities, and possibilities. And yes, with change comes uncertainty, but it's the uncertainties and new beginnings that set the stage to help us become who it is that we're meant to be. Now, before we begin to talk about perspectives and potential and possibilities, I first need to acknowledge one thing. You and I, and everyone joining today, over the last 974 days, we've experienced a lot. Now, where does that number come from? It was exactly 974 days ago when the World Health Organization declared that what we're experiencing is a pandemic. 974 days. Now, during this time, a lot has happened around the world and in our own backyards. We know that there's been an increase in gender-based violence, an increase in discrimination. We know that the inequities that have existed for decades have come to surface, and we no longer can ignore them. When you started your program here at the University of Toronto, you were different. Circumstances were different. The world really looked and felt different. Now, during this time, you also completed your program, whether it was at the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education or the Rotman School of Management. You completed your program in the best institution in the world. Make no mistake, this is extraordinary. Graduates, to be clear, you completed your program at a time that was not easy for anybody. And it is my hope that you truly take the time to celebrate this milestone. Now, I'm also a graduate from the University of Toronto. I completed my PhD at OISE. I did a certificate program at Rotman. And truthfully, I didn't want to leave because this place was home and it felt familiar. I see some nodding heads. We don't want to leave, right? But as I moved out of school, one of the most impactful lessons that I learned was navigating the new. However, when we think about the new connections, new opportunities, new possibilities, the steps that are required are often overlooked as well as underestimated. How often do we forget just how delicate life is as we're trying to maneuver between what to let go of and what to keep? Life is a delicate balance of holding on and letting go of goodbyes as well as hellos. And as you close this chapter, remember that it is a step forward, and in my past, this is where I often stumbled. And the reason is because I found myself associating endings with losing something, perhaps a friendship, an experience, or an opportunity, rather than a moment to step forward and say hello to something new. I think that's because when we think of growth, when we think of our expansion, when we think of life and lessons, we see this as linear. But when we do this, we skip the part where space is required. Space to acknowledge the things, the people, and sometimes even the places that we need to let go of in order to make space for the new. And sometimes we do have to say goodbye before we say hello. Now, one of my mentors at the University of Toronto once said to me, your career path isn't going to be linear. You don't go from point A to point B. It's not this straight path. There's going to be detours along the way. What I've come to learn is that those detours are the moments to look forward to. And oftentimes, it's those detours that are disguised as obstacles and roadblocks. The detours are where the lessons are. It's the imperfect moments, the unexpected moments, the moments that you didn't think you could or should experience. And oftentimes, it's these moments that change everything. So how do we move forward? What happens after you cross the stage and then come back? What happens is this. I want to talk to you about perspectives, potential, and possibilities. Your experiences here at the University of Toronto have shaped your perspective. Even after you leave here today, the learning doesn't stop. All that changes is the classroom. Know that time is one of your most valuable assets. I often say that time is our only real currency, and the truth is, you and I have no idea how much time we have. So think about what and who you want to invest your time in. Not spend your time, but invest in, and there's a difference. I encourage you to continue shaping your perspectives by engaging in enriching experiences, and the beautiful part about that is you get to decide the experiences that you want to engage in. We want to remember that it's not a linear path, and we want to remember to embrace the detours, the imperfect moments. Potential. We often talk about meeting our potential, and I don't see it that way, and here's why. Our potential stems from our ability to give ourselves the freedom to redefine what we think we can achieve. It all begins with understanding that who you are and who you want to become is only limited by your own beliefs of what you think you are capable of. I encourage you to challenge those beliefs, because what you'll find is that as you move forward in your path, you'll not only meet your potential, but you'll continue to exceed your expectations. And this brings me to possibilities. Now, as a graduate, you are opening so many doors and so many opportunities for yourself. William Blake says, in the universe, there are things that are known and things that are unknown. And in between them, there are doors. Give yourself space to engage in possibility thinking. Continue to explore, to be curious, to inquire, to investigate, to challenge what's in front of you. But make sure you open that door. And finally, what I'd like to leave you with is this: stay inspired. Research has shown that inspiration is the key to staying motivated. It awakens us to new possibilities by allowing us to transcend our ordinary experiences and limitations. Inspiration propels a person from apathy to possibility and transforms the way we perceive our own capabilities. Stay inspired. It's through the moments of inspiration where we truly find ourselves. And the power of inspiration is redefining what's possible for you after you walk across the stage. Congratulations, class of 2022. You are the inspiration. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Rolando Campuzano Garate. Saman Lagzi. Marco Salerno. Mingyue Zhang. Yulai Zhao. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies and the Joseph L. Rotman School of Management who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Business Administration. Alfina Abdrakhimova. Pervez Ahmed. Rabi Al-Rahal Al-Orabi. Leo Carl Otto Berger. Timul Bulat. John Adair Campion. Justin Chung. Behrad Dagan. Samir de Mello Franco Abrahal. Richard Wesley Down. Julie Elizabeth Esca. Jose Miguel Galdos Vadillo. Culver Gill. Eili Han. Armin Kulian. Mankaran Karbanda. Abhishek Krishnamurthy. Iris K.Y. Lam. Dennis Dionysios Leftakis. Bingjun Lee. Laura Muccini. Courtney Ann Muir. Sharon Yushan O'Sullivan. Natalia Restelli. Cristiano Rigatini. Shuang Esther Shan. Gerardo Seguia Ayuba. Betty Figueredo Soares. Valkany Sun. Mohammed Trabulsi. Arjuna Ulrich Rimbadi. Junlin Zhou. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies and the Joseph L. Rotman School of Management who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Financial Risk Management. Abhishek Agarwal. Tarun Anand. Aranja Ariano Sanchez Lara. Bilal Habib. Yuan Bian. Jacob Bordeaux Marsh. Ziyi Cao. Hansheng Chen. Limei Chen. Dominic Aristotle Kowalski Sirocco. Sergio Elcori. Frank Esposito. Jia Gao. Shamarthi Ghosh. Jeremy Graham. Michalis Habidis. Shataj Hassan. Snigdha Jaipuriar. Christoph Jakusach. Ajua Anne-Sophie Malin Kadjo. Shadman Ali Khan. Xiaotong Liang. Zishi Liao. Hai Ro Liu. Marzuka Binte Mahmood. Vishwa Majithya. Monisha Mistry. Janet Mo. Andres Olive Zabala. Alan Oraka. Lu Chi. Wei Ren. Syed Ashad Saeed. Sarustika Senthil Kumar. Lan Shen. Yuchen Sun. Tony Tran. Baron Ilgaz Unsel. Yifan Wan. Liyao Wang. Wujia Wang. Siyu Wang. Yingnuo Wang. Jushin Wang. Yuhang Wen. Grace Fan Ying Wang. Zhangliang Xia. Yihang Yang. Zishuan Yang. Dylan Yao. Chenping Yi. Mingjing Yu. Guoshuan Zhang. Jin Zhang. Qi Yang Zhang. Weiyu Zhang. Qianqing Zhao. Qi Zhu. Pengru Zhou. Zhaoyu Zhou. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies and the Joseph L. Rotman School of Management who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Management Analytics. Prakriti Ailavati. Arena. Harshan Barami. Vaibhav Batra. Ronak Bala. Arnav Bardwaj. Yush Bhatnagar. Yiching Cao. Beini Chun. Jiran Zheng. Vinkush Damija. Yifei Dong. Urusha Danish Elias. Shakina Emma Adama. Timur Erkan. Hao Fu. Tingju Gu. Keshav Kumar Gupta. Tarush Gupta. Ksenia Guseva. Ryan St. Huang. Terry Huang. Zhouyu Huang. Iman Idris. Fahad Iftikhar. Yuhang Jiang. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is it out of order?
Yeah. This one's over.
Oh, this is first, the one he just read.
The one you just read.
All right.
The one he just read.
So which one should be next?
This one's next.
This one's next. All right. Xiaowei Jin. Sydney Kalin. Hongjian Li. Shuping Liu. Yiwei Liu. Soumya Mathur. Ruya Mutlu. Sadia Nasser. Godwin Alapat Akubal. Yuhang Jiang. Jia Yi Ong. Kashyap Patel. Haritha Purnachandran. Bhavana Rao. Kinley Rigzin. Richard Robinson. Rodrigo Salas Flores. Zubin Shah. Sarah Shahid. Cole Spencer Shulman. Yuchin Sun. Kirsten Cao. Tivyansh Verma. Mitchell Shengwei Wang. Xin Wang. Johnny Wang. Yushin Ye. Yuan Zhangjun Yun. Fangzhou Yuan. Keqing Zhang. Zimiao Zhang. Zhenghao Zhang. Maoquan Zhou. Ziqing Zhu. graduates from the School of Graduate Studies for awarding of Graduate Diploma in Professional Accounting. Abdullah Al-Dada. Nathan Oyoung. Neil Niraj Bardwaj. Jonathan Cortez Bugtas. Ging Pichaporn Chatkra. Xin Yuan Chen. Cornelius Shi Hao Chu. Cameron Colin Christopher Chow. Mohammed Fahad Dayala. Rutab Farouk. Nicole Ferraro. Hannah Ferris. Jericho Hannah Foley. Michelle Fong. Stone Donald Forrester. Manat Galhotra. Tarek Garau. Madeline Greer. Harjivan Grewal. Cameron Hurd. Zuhaib Imran. Anisha J. Girder. Eric John Kirchhoff. Ryan King. Helen Kiriazis. Angela Emily Lamb. Brian Lamb. Eden Joy Ma. Hafsa Memon. Zainab Mohsin. Marco Molarovic. Chunchal Ravi Nankani. Jiang Huan Nguyen. Tui Duong Pham. Justin Anil Punwasi. Isha Qureshi. Paramveer Randawa. Shira Rubinoff. Giuseppe Russo. Yumna Salim. Michelle Sito. Prerna Sharma. Brian Alexander Tanzil. Xinwan Wang. Hubert Wang. Karen Yi Wen Wang. Queenie Quan Ne Wang. Chu Ning Wu. Yi Wu. Zhou Johnny Yu. Mei Feng Jenny Zheng. Xuan Zhang. Cynthia Vanessa Zhao.
Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Batul Aladja. Christine Ann Alden. Ala Aldasari. Paul C. Alexander. Mary Chukwujindu Ashedu. Daniel James Atkinson. Christine Balt. Rebecca Bone Stubing. Timothy Allen Brunet. Brittany Lauren Burek. Trevor Wayne Corkum. Jenna Cripps. Erica Daniels. Mejabin Datu. Elizabeth Davis. Laura DeSimone. Mary Ann Fowler. Madeline Naomi Hannon Lee. Benjamin Lee Hicks. Allison Elizabeth Jefferson. Jamil Musa Khalil. Larissa Lamb. Ivan Lashan. Rachel Lewitsky. Ilana Amelia Lockwood. Allison Mann. Elizabeth Georgia Ferrier McEwen. Amelia Fanny Merrick. Liping Mu. Melanie Monroe. Susan Otto. Mary Michelle Overholt. Monica Virv Pabo. Zara Malik Polat. Anne Lorraine Popovich. Preeti Raman. Vern Ross. Philip Elias Semple. Ushnish Sengupta. Setare Sheanafar. Saeed Sadani. Juaria Sohail. Catherine Stover. Catherine Anna Thompson Walsh. Jan Vandertemple. Megan Vincent. Elise Ariana Walterlote. Anne Patricia Mary Yendel. Joanna Zamjitka. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies and the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education who are being admitted to the degree of Doctor of Education. Amanda Buffalo. Nolan L. Fontaine. Keisha Green. Wendy Jane Hughes. Sharman Khatak. Jacqueline Lavallee. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies and the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Arts. Rabia Al-Sabi. Jessica Paula Amy Bustamante. Emily Leanne Cowan. Cuneo Hessel. Loveleen Carr. Shalina Khanna. Mingyi Li. Julia Martini. Alexandra Ashraf Catherine Mogadam. Natasha Christina Bork Richmond. Caitlin Ashley Linda Rosari. Abara Selvaraja. Rachel Thorburn. Maria Ritza Vlahos. Liam Stephen Wright. Anissa Yan. Ghazala Saeed. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies in the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Education. Joanna Mason Mackey. Nazra Abdi. Banmi Adediran. Sherahan Ahmed. Jamal Nasser Alnaban. Lisa Askim. Babak Bagheri. Stefan D. Banjovic. Sharon Baptist. Yelena Basic. Kimberly Joy Baturin. Morgan Brett. Hao Chen. Jiaxing Chen. Leihan Chen. Heidi Xinyi Cheng. Sydney Chung. Meryl Chowdhury. Melissa Rosemary Collia. Stephanie Convery. David Gibb Cowan. Kevin Davidrojan. Scott Wilson Davis. Danielle Wailing DiGregorio. Shiwei Ding. Carlo Franco Di Rienzo. Alejandra Fandino. Sarah Farhan. Yan Fei. Qingjin Fen. Samia Abdu Fareja. Hannah Fitwi. Madison Charlotte Frost. Ratika Carr Gambier. Stacy Nicole Gibson. Lydia Candice Gill. Sharon Samantha Gordon. Felice Gorka. Jasdeep Graywal. Tavila Hawk. Patricia Lynn Henderson. Vanessa Henry. Sarah Marie Toison Pineda Hibbard. Michael Edward Hill. Paul Edward Huff. Jin Hu. Michelle Laverne Hines. Serena Lise Yanelli. Gorna Jeftik. Fujing Ji. Jian Kong. Hamidreza Kirian. Amanpreet Kaur Khurana. Suzanne Lagasse. Jeffrey Yathang Leung. Xiaomu Li. Bradley Lichtblau. Michael Heng Kang Liu. Joshua Aaron Lim. Siri Chai Lim Panapong Pan. Emily Grace Yoksis. Bin Liu. Catherine Lundy. Abby Christina McCrae. Warda Mashoud. Emma Cole McCubbin. Mary Colleen McMillan. Chanyu Meng. Kaylee Ann Martha Murtaugh. James Scott Neal. Emiko Rachel Newman. Alexandra Teresa Palma. Yunbi Park. Michelle Parker. Laksana Paskaran. Anjali Paul. Rebecca Letizia Pompili. Madeline Darby Ross. Joshua Ross Nixon. Sophia Salad Farah. Colleen Narissa Sargent James. Rosalina Flavia Scipioni. Daniela Julia Zdau. Ritu Vashni Sharma. Reem Sheet. Songi Shi. Salma Siddiqui. Tammy Sikikane. Jennifer Charlene Syard. Tedros Mangude Siyum. Weijia Song. Miriam Strayman. Elise Suleiman. Yijing Sun. Manita Janat Swati. Humna Ahmed Saida. Molin Tong. Miko Taralba. Winston Brian Dran. Annette Trifonov. Stephanie Ustianov. Michelle Volk. Safia Waith. Vicky Waitse Wan. Chukan Wang. Qingyu Wang. Victoria Jishu Wang. Zhao Qian Wang. Mingming Wei. Allison Denise Williams. Yan Wu. Jishin Ji. Shema Amelia Yamush. Erica Yankover. Hao Ye. Janice Yi. Yuhan Ying. Sarah Yusuf. Jessica Yu. Renfei Yu. Alan Jha. Anwen Zhang. Hao-Cheng Zhang. Hao-Wei Zhang. Jing'an Zhang. Candidates from the School of Graduate Studies and the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education who are being admitted to the degree of Master of Teaching. Preshta Akbari. Danish Wahid Aziz. Seamus Egan Elliott. Sandiki Akunakaki. Angela Franca Hoover. Bisma Khalid. Sang Soo Lim. Taiwo Ogunle. Sherifat Aderonke Ojo. Serena Sabet Sarvastani. Stanley Aaron Vallon. Alina Jishi Yang. Yichun Yu.
On behalf of the University of Toronto and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? As we conclude Convocation, let me thank you all for your participation and your patience. To the families and friends and to those in the procession, let me say thank you. You've made this a more memorable event for each member of the graduating class. I want to thank our wonderful Chancellor, Rose Patton, for presiding over today's ceremony. Thank you, Chancellor. And I wish to thank as well the many other colleagues and friends of the university who participated in this convocation and whose names you will find in the program. I now invite the Chancellor to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close on this, your special day, I hope we will see you often in the years to come. And I invite you to stay connected. We will be very interested in your journey, and we know that whatever you do, in whatever path you choose, you will make an impact. Concilium dimissum est.